Hey, we're back. And I figured it out. The first reaction to this song went up somewhere else, unfortunately. If you know how to find it and you're willing to do that route, it's available. Otherwise, it's just going to be a little audio appreciation for the regular channel. I got really triggered on work ethic, and I don't want to lecture no more. So, I do need, we need a filter because of where this originated. I really like it.
Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico. The skyline's colored by chemical plants that put bread on the table of the working man, where the working man does his best to provide safety and shelter for kids and a wife, giving a little of a soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
I really liked it. I went off about some work subjects because in this song his dad gets hurt, and it struck parallels with my own real life. But it's for another place and another song. Everyone who needs to hear what they need to hear is probably going to hear it. So it's going to work out fine today. I just a caveat for Mike. I get one of the differences. So I was a class clown. I guess I've always garnered a lot of attention, and if people out there are, let's say, struggle with their social interactions, I can see how going to work could be tough for some guys. I was never a foreman. I was, but I was my own boss, right? When I claim I was a foreman, that's when the boss would leave and I'd run the job by myself with the one employee, me. I always was the lead guy. So if there's an issue, I'd be the guy. I was just always happy and got along with everybody and was always kind of important to wherever I worked. So I guess along with having purpose, I was incredibly fulfilled, even though financially I wasn't, because I didn't leave the place I wanted to be and go somewhere I was miserable. I tended to work at places where I was super happy. That work was like fun as hell. Even roofing, that was fun until the end. Till it got about greed, it was fun. And that's for most people, they want that extra payoff. And me, I just want to have a good time. I was never, very rarely, miserable all day. Because if I was miserable, I quit and I went somewhere else. So there's where I struggle, because I was willing to I'd walk away from better money any day to take less money and happiness. So then I tend to lecture and talk from that position, and it makes me seem like a dick. And I'm telling you, just do you. This isn't to Mike, it's to everyone. It's just, most people don't think this way. They want security and they want benefits from what they work for. man, I just want a crew I can make laugh. That's it. I always found happy guys worked a lot harder and efficiently and just were great. And so that was kind of the key. And so I want my takeaway on work today to be about happy, not negative bitching.
Kids and a wife, giving a little of a soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
Yeah, so I don't take overtime. So I turn down overtime, give that to the next guy who is keeping the wolves at bay, and then I go home and had fun or something. I'd rather live life than save up for later. Being I'm pretty sure they're just going to destroy the planet anyways. I mean, what the hell? From 70 to 100, I'm guessing it's just going to be a bleak, miserable existence. If I had to guess.
I was barely 13 when the company man tried to dig my daddy's grave. It happened on a French-owned tanker ship, spilling poison into Galveston Bay, where the liquid fire filled his lungs and his eyes silenced any more cries. Cold in the grave, with death stinging pain, he fought like hell to keep the wolves away. For the next few years, Dad was sick as a dog, but he made a recovery just to spite the odds. The settlement came and we moved out of town, where the sky isn't heavy with refinery clouds. Yeah, he's still alive, he's doing good, he's in his 50s, but the money's running out, and he's pinching for pennies. So I'm going for broke with every song I play, 'cause now it's my turn to keep the wolves away.
Yeah. So I think I get so bitchy sometimes because feeding America, feeding the food crisis. Because I worked food service for so many years, I know what we throw away. And then grocery stores and other places. It's a manipulated commodity. It's not a resource to make people nourished and healthy. So, I have strong opinions about that too, because I think well, there you go. If I was going to debate the evils of capitalism, I guess it would be, well, no, see, I don't think there's free market. I think there's monopolies. I think that's the problem. I don't think we're allowed to bring down the prices and compete with each other. I'm afraid that a very small percentile group wants all the profits, and that's why we live in this hell. So, we can continue virtue signaling to each other about how we're going to fix this and that, but as long as the elites get to manipulate the entire system, which is what I believe, all opinions are for entertainment purposes only, but I'm pretty sure of it for my own take on the world. Till you fix that, until everyone who tries to monopolize a single industry is removed from their position for the benefit of mankind, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the government is going to give me shit, and I don't want to hear a handful of BlackRock-linked corporations are going to give me shit. Just fuck them. Don't believe that's the future. Now, looks like it is, so I'm going to be miserable. But I believe a lot of our crying and bitching could be fixed by going, wait a minute, you just threw away a dumpster full of food. That could have ate. So food that's supposed to be, food that's still good, that's wasted, should be consumed. Not, oh, it hurts our profit margin, so we'll throw it away. And shit like that. But that's just my personal opinion. What do I know? I don't know. I guess I've seen too many people put old, pumpkin pie filling into their donation bags. And I'm guessing, if lima beans and pie filling are what people in a rough spot should eat, I guess. But it just pisses me off. Wow. Man, I could have used sunshine today. Today is not... where is it? Let's just put it in here. We're just going to give you a double shot. Both of them are up somewhere else. But that's... I'm not asking today, so...
Like the man from the past, the ghost of old Johnny Cash. Young man looking at his young hands, but the hands of time move faster than he understands. That time was long ago, many winds down the road. The railroad couldn't hold ties that so many broke. The young man shovels all the coal in the stove, and the leaves change colors when they breathe in the smoke. And the steel cuts through the prairies and the stones. The man's eyes are weary and he's so far from home. The train shakes the ground, you can hear it from afar. The coal burns bright, you can see it like the stars. The moonlight shines like the headlights from cars. It howls at the night like the men out at bars. Now he's old, time has passed. Heart is cold, it's all black. Like the man Johnny Cash put his soul in these tracks till it rolls off the tracks. Whistle blow when it pass. Can't control it so fast. He just hopes he don't crash. There's a train on the mountain, burning coal, running fast. Round the way, I can hear it as it's coming on down the tracks. It's old, but it's strong. It keeps it moving on. It shakes the leaves and the grass. The train is all black like the man from the past.
prayers were never spoken. I was too ashamed to ever ask them. It's hard to bask in the glory when my loved ones keep on passing. I don't have enough cash to get them out of their bind. Try to bring a little light to lead them out of the blind. Hard to find peace when war is all you've ever known. It's hard to find a train's path when these tracks are overgrown and they're home to the snakes, laying looking for their opportunity to uproot every seed that I had sown. The throne of king and strip his kids from their only home. Lonely and alone behind walls, I tore down every stone that I had ever hid behind. Rocky path like Stallone, the underdog will get declined till they climb and claim it's time. Dig and grind up the mountain, flag flies, this is mine. Want me dead, get in line, your side of the fence has been defined. At the crossroads where the life and death are intertwined, singing to the man in black, so long my Clementine.
There's a train on the mountain, burning cold, running fast. Round the way, I can hear it as it's coming on down the tracks. It's old but it's strong, it keeps it moving on. It shakes the leaves and the grass. The train is all black like the man from the past, the ghost of old Johnny Cash.
Well, I have augmented my crappy day. Oof. It's rough. I would say that the harsh. Excuse me. I'd quit smoking now. Get ahead of the complications. I gonna deal with it. That was cool. This is like the second time I heard each one of those. I had some issues this morning. Have a good day. I'll try to come back with a better attitude next. Take care.